Hi everyone. I tried to put something up. In my last video I said that I won't be on, but I had one more to do, which I didn't realize. But yeah, it came across to me. And first, before I get into that, I want to let again celebrities, influencers, whoever that does things online and is having problems with all these scammers, whoever, fake pages, and etc. Well, they're back at it. Now, I came across, I'm not going to mention names, but I came across that you might need to do one more time because all these followers, fans, whatever you want to call them, are still falling for these people. Now, tell them, stop being love bombed by these ones. Because these people, I mean, don't they realize that they're pretending to be them? I mean, to either kidnap them or whatever. Now, they're telling them where to meet them because they're love bombing them, pretending to be a fake person. Okay. Well, now they're also sending to the real ones, saying and lying that they're a friend who got, something from you, and they're leaving their children with me, and I'm afraid that they're speaking to the wrong ones. So, can you do a video? Somebody did do that, but please do not do a video. And if you got that and you did, come back on and tell your followers, because they're going to use the video that you sent because they're pretending to be a friend of whoever is going to meet you, okay? And they're using your videos and editing this way they can get your other followers or whoever else pretending to be you. So, and then they'll come back to the real ones saying, oh, I showed them your video that you sent to let them know that it's not you. But then after that, they'll send from the one who is supposed to be meeting you and lying. Well, if I knew that, I have a bill here. I already got the hotel and everything, but you didn't show up. All kinds of bull, okay? Please, stop being tricked. Everyone needs to put a stop to it. As I said in my other video, that was the last video. I said you find out who the owners are and you actually find out if you are speaking to the real ones. Tell them to show you proof. Go to the authorities. They know how to stop them. They know who they are. Anyway, let's get to what I tried to put up. I tried to put up, but it got cut off. And then it disappeared. Wow. Like, I didn't make it at all when it got cut off. Anyway, it was about recalls on now what's being recalled big time is Lay's party sized chips that I was saying. But I believe it's just on what I'm doing. But I was making sure, and I set all these people up just to see. Now, I looked up just to see what was recalled, and I asked if that was on recall. I guess what, I don't know, about a week later, it was. Hmm. So, no one or them or who can't say I'm not being monitored. For what? To see what? See what? What I'm looking up? This way you can, what? Poison me with it or whatever. That was kind of odd. I looked up something. So, how in the world, what? Not even a week, it was recalled. So, either the ones who are putting things in our food and everything is also part of who's been attacking me in all kinds of ways. It just seems weird. I literally just looked up to see what was recalled. Huh. Okay. So again, you can't say that nothing, uh, yous aren't doing anything and that you didn't get new ones and new ones or whatever to send more rituals, entities, and a lot more, right? Okay. So, all those people, and everyone, ask yourselves, especially who are attacking me, ask and think real hard, and you will get the answer. Say you're a woman and a man wants all of you to get what I have. Have you take it from me to get for you? This way you could be me. Same thing of a man if a woman is telling you to do that. Because these ones want to know who my person is, which they're not going to know until we announce it, or maybe not. I don't know. But still none of your business. Because, you know, I have to do things in secret and behind the scenes to protect and pretend that I don't care and everything. But they know I do. And it's up to him and God if he still wants to come. But that that's besides the point. Ask why. Why do anyone want me? Want yourselves to be just like whoever, that person. Ask yourselves, why would you want to be the person who you're attacking or whoever? Another person except for yourself. Why would you? Ask yourselves, do whoever wants you to take everything from a person or to be that person, ask yourself, don't they think that I'm good enough? Ask yourself that. Why would someone want to be someone else? Because someone told you to be. Why are you still being controlled to be someone you're not? Or have what others struggled to get? Ask yourselves that when you know you are good enough as who you are, right? Yeah, right. So no one needs to be someone else. So how is it that all these ones are getting all these ones to do to others? How is that? For what? Well, to gain and have everything. And no one who they're trying to get or attack or whatever to have nothing. They take who they want to use as, how. Take all good stuff and then destroy everything by however, whatever, in all ways to others. Everything what's being repeated, how that is. Men are drilled that women aren't, are only good for cooking, cleaning, the bedroom, and attacking other women. This way you guys could be like other women instead of yourself. And women are doing the same thing, who don't care what their men are telling them, what to do, or telling them, this way you could try to take someone else's man, but for now you want the one, whoever, to be like them. See, men are drilled, and so are also all women. All of are the same. Both. So how is it that all women belong where they are told, and we are supposed to be dumb and not learn anything And men are told that men, they're only supposed to work their blanks off, for the family, and much more. And then now, women start to work you know, make their men work too much, or, you know, whatever else. You get it. Some take it overboard, instead of standing up, uh, you know, or men treating women and women treating men right. But thing is, women need to know how to work, especially when they know how to do whatever field it is. And men or women shouldn't be comparing themselves against each other. Because again, I'll repeat it. If anything happened to, a boyfriend or a husband or, a father or whatever, how are they supposed to live? Huh? How are women supposed to live if, and I'm not saying it's all, okay? It's not all women, it's not all men, okay? But how are we supposed to live, man or woman, if we weren't allowed to work or learn or whatever? This isn't back in the 1900s, 1800s, or whatever hundred you want to say. It doesn't matter. We all work together. We are all different, and not to be better than each other. But for those ones who think that, well, and say or do with actions, ones need to step up to the plate or walk out of the sidelines and start speaking up. Because, Spirit is tired that the world is fooling for all this stuff, and no one's speaking up. They're fooling for self-centered ones, all the jealous, the envy, entitlements, who take everything too far. Just for what? All these ones think they know it all, or want to be seen, don't want to show how lonely they are, or I don't know, how to get ones under them just for anyone to listen to them, or, who to get because they turned ones against you, for all of you to help them to get whoever, to take from, convince all of you that person did whatever, and they need to get back at them, or convince all of you that you can be them and get whatever. No one can, be anybody except for yourself. So, who do you think is lying? The innocent ones, or the people who you are attacking, ruining, and whatever, thinking that you can get everything? And like I said in my last video, do you think that these ones will have your back? No, they're setting you up, thinking that they're setting you up to take the fall for them. Yeah. Okay. But actually telling all without telling you all that you're really nothing to them except to do all their dirty work and only give, well, to give you very little. And probably, well, it's not really probably, when you're getting what whoever you're attacking, see, what all thinks that you're getting, you're believing you're getting it. But you have to give it to, well, most of it to whoever got you. And you're left with very little. Is that right so far? Whoever got you, you think that, you're going to get whatever and be somebody, but actually they're only getting you guys to do everything. This way they can have most of it and only giving you very little. Okay. So, all of you just were told, by them, all lies, and ruined yourselves for them. And again, who set you up to take the fall. Why would you believe something like that? To attack another person that you don't even know? Or do crap for a while, like with the foods and everything and whatever else is going on. They keep you for a little bit to have the good stuff. But don't you think that, you're going to wind up getting, contaminated stuff? Or they're lying to you and saying, oh no, it's all good, while they eat the good ones and, giving you the bad. And you don't even know it. Don't you think about that too? Okay. You see, God, Spirit, Jesus will stand by you and tell you you are enough. You don't need to go down someone else's path only to get into trouble. I mean, Why would you do that? Especially when you don't check out anything. They will ruin all your relationships for you, or with your families, your friends, now your bloodlines. You do know, you know, especially because you came up against me. I don't know if you heard my videos, or I already spoke to you, before and told you. And why are you doing all this? For what? Again, to go to prison, lose people, and much more. I mean, it's, this is for like everyone, what's going on. And not one. I'm speaking about the newer ones, or some. What, you think you're going to lose your job? You think by saying something, or going to the authorities, or what? More you don't speak up, of course you're going to lose your job. Because I'm not joking. Spirits, well, unless they already did. So you won't get to hear my video. They're coming hard and powerful. You don't know what people go through. Again, and I explained that in the last. They might go through what you did or are. And you don't know. You might come up against someone that these ones who got you know that you shouldn't mess with them. And who they know. Now you just came up against them and you have no idea who they are and what they can do. I don't know how, since day one, I've been saying you messed with the wrong one. You do not know who I know in spirit or down here. And I've been saying, you continue to try to ruin me and etc. Turn people against me, which you did. That I can ruin you just like that. One phone call. Either I make the call to spirit, or I make a call down here that I can ruin whoever. I've been saying that. So, again, I guess I'm repeating it. And I've been saying, you don't start taking in Jesus or loved one who passed away, who can guide you. You know, that person who is the wrong one to mess with. Well, if you heard my video before that, I told you karma is hitting and will be hitting, not like how you thought. Just like all the those ones who knew that I'm not the one to mess with, and the ones who got caught already, and what karma they're going through. And it's not good. And again, I'm not speaking to the ones that I congratulated, and the ones that did turn their lives around. I mean, I'll say it again. You will get your karma, but not like these ones. I don't know what kind. I don't know what you did, and you stopped. You didn't continue. So, again, you see all those ups and downs that I went through. Well, you're going for a roller coaster ride of your life. You see, the ups and downs you think is going to be great, and then you think, whew, I made it. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, you made it. And you think it's all done. Oh no. You see, I always knew about the ups and downs. The differences with all of you. We'll see. You won't figure out how to solve it. But just know. I mean, I hope you do. But just know, it's going to be slow. And then bam. And then slow. But powerful. For each day. For each hour. Week. Years. That I went through. With starting over and over. Fixing things. What you put me in the middle of. And you're still trying it. Who you turned against me. Well, with some, I don't care. I mean, you know, I never really talked to them anyway. But anyway. Who you kept from me. And what you kept. And with that on my phone, you think that, by you intervening with this way I can get stuff to people, the right people. Or giving me stuff way later that I had to see or, take care of. First of all, I have ways. First of all, and all those rituals, all that was sent, all the times that, oh, I don't know, tried to poison me or do something, all the migraines that you tried to send, playing around with, changing my body or whatever. You all know what you have done. And when it's one thing coming from me, but bringing others in, trying, which you thought I was stupid, and not have them protected. And let's see, with getting innocent ones involved with, you know, what's going on around the world, that I wouldn't help them. I'm not that kind of a person. When it's innocent ones, especially when it affects everybody, I'm not going to sit back. See, the list goes on and on. But you see, Spirit knows what karma to give each one. And all those reports and everything that I made, you see, Spirit also gave the right ones everything. Who will know better than the other ones who got the reports and much more, and just sat back and did nothing. So, those ones who will do something also has the ones who did nothing, names, and who they're working for. You didn't think that the Spirit didn't know that? Okay. So, with all who messed with me and what's happening around the world, as I said, and as I was told, are all being taken care of with the ride of their life. That's what I was told. Like I said, I'm supposed to be taking care of something, and I decided by myself instead of asking for help. But no, all the ones who love to listen to lies and believe that you're going to be me or someone and don't have to lift a finger, you know, be lazy. I'll just say brats. Yeah, okay. You keep thinking that, and I'll keep sending my men and spirit. They'll come and send the powerful warriors, the gangster warriors, and much more that you cannot believe. Because they're coming after all your arses. You see, I'm done with blocking people who are pretending to be the real ones, pretending to be everyone I followed. I don't know, hanging up on yous, ignoring, you know, all the ones who are being stupid. I didn't say you were stupid. You're being stupid. And much more. By constantly coming back, doing the same BS over and over again. Well, now, oh, big time. I'm putting a stop to it. All. I'm done with it. You all were told. Now, all of you, you know who all you are. You will understand. You played and you messed with the wrong one when you came up against me. And I don't care how many times I have to say it. I will repeat. And I will repeat. It's not my problem. It's not my fault what you went through. I probably went through it. Everybody probably went through it. But they tried to help themselves and got probably not all the way out, but they're still trying. Instead of believing others who are only getting you in trouble. So now, the thing is, you know who is telling you and actually trying to help you. Because that's going to stop too. People, it's like, I said it, what is going on around the world, especially in USA. What are they doing? Why don't you, you got out of things. If people know who else is going through it, help them. Because really, right now, until they all get caught or people start speaking up, we all need to help each other how to get out and make ourselves better. Because we only have Jesus and ourselves. And if anybody knows the trustworthy ones, we know who they are. We need to help them to get all these ones off the street. Because really, you see, what you did with going on my phone, and I know how you are doing it now, and hold up. But anyway, I don't know how many texts, I don't know how many messages, whatever it's called, all fake, and etc. People know what's going on, and you, and this, for you people, for them, you better start speaking up. Because again, there are a lot of people that are covering up and not saying anything because what? You think that they're friends, or you think that they're going to have your back, or, not even if you're not involved, but if you know something because, you know them, they're not going to have your back. And remember, Spirit knows and sees everything. So if you want to make the world better and for everybody to come together and protect each other and help you get through things, make your day, and etc., this way we can continue to build up and make it better. And safer. This way we can, enjoy food again, enjoy eating, drinking, and much more. We need to stop the people who are spreading lies also, to get people riled up and to go against each other. You see, that was back, I don't know how long, of our ancestors. People took certain ones in families, turned them against each other, and it just continued. We need to stop all that, because that's what people are trying to do. Are we going to let them? No. So think about it. If you never argued with somebody and now all of a sudden you are, why? Why? Because whoever is jealous that you get along with somebody and they don't. But you know how that well, I forget how that saying goes, but misery loves company or something like that. I forget. But anyway, besides the point. They had their chance to go and get resources to help them. They had their chance when I kept saying, you better stop messing with me. Everyone is enough. Everyone has a purpose. And I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat this. No one is better than anyone, man or woman. I don't give a shit. Ooh, I don't give a crap who you are. I'm here to explain everything that I went through, to help people not to go through it, not to, whatever. I'm here to help. I'm not here to turn anybody in or whatever, because Spirit will do that. And, themselves will do that. But this is all getting out of hand now. You can't imagine how many I have, how many different groups. And think about that one too. And I'm not the only one who's been saying it too. How is it that groups after groups after groups, and at the same time going after one person who is me? Huh? You still want to sit back and not say anything? How is it that people have to have groups to go after one person, knowing how highly I am protected? Which is stupid. A stupid thing to do. Especially when they don't know who is protecting not only me, but my family. And this time, my person. Because then I didn't know. So think about that. We live in the present to make it better for the future. I'm not saying, don't dream about how you think your future is going to be. But in order for your future to be, you need to, think now. But anyway, I didn't think it was going to be this long. But, and that mission that I'm going on by myself, oh, they're being taken care of. Probably right about now. Because this time, I'm not being quiet. You come after me. You touch anyone. Well, you can anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Why is it? Because you couldn't get to me. You have to go through everybody to see who knows me. Try to get information from me, or, on me, or whatever. My life is an open book. But when I am private, I am private. That means, like I said, look it up in the dictionary. You stay out of it. because you didn't. Now I'm in all of your business. And when that time comes, after all of you will be telling on yourselves anyway. So I'll just, put it out there. But right now, I don't give a crap. What you do. You can help yourselves all by yourselves. Or ask Jesus. But I don't know if he'll answer anymore because you wouldn't listen. I stay out of that. I don't care to know. It's up to them. But when I said that I'm done with all of it, and now I'm putting a stop to it, it's what you did not that long ago. So you all did it all by yourself. Case closed. Everyone will know who you all are. Because Spirit this time made sure the right ones got all. And the other ones, speak up and give more reports. Make it long. I mean, what they gave was a stack for each and every one of you. So let's put more on. They wanted to play, so let's all play with them. And while you're in prison, maybe I'll send you some food and drinks. Or not. Anyway, everyone else, thank you for listening, being here. And remember, wake up shining bright and get out there, go make a difference, make someone's day. And more you do that, more mad all the enemies will be, and more they will break. Ciao. Have a great day.